Pleasant good afternoon from Claremore, Oklahoma. Weather a little bit different from yesterday, but much better playing conditions here at the Diamond Sports Complex as Rogers State continues their three-game series with the Randall Saints. Hillcats victorious on each of their first 2 days of this 2017 season and looking to sweep this opening homestand. Hi fans, Josh Haley with you here on the Hillcat Network. Glad you've tuned in today. Rogers State, a 17-0 victory yesterday over the Randall Saints, and they welcome Randall back here to the DSC today for a doubleheader. 7 innings and 9 innings, the schedule for this afternoon. We'll talk to the head coach, Chris Klimas, when we return. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we get to spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys?
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
It's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Back on the Hillcat pregame show, joined by the head coach, Chris Klimas. Coach coming off a second win in as many days yesterday, and one of the highlights, of course, has been defensively speaking so far. No errors in either of the two games, but saw a couple of double plays turned yesterday. I'm sure that had to have been a nice sign, especially with some people moving positions in the offseason.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we put a tremendous amount of emphasis on in the fall and when we come back in the spring is playing great defense. And so anytime you can hang a 0 in the error column, that's something that we're looking to do and something that we do take a tremendous amount of pride in.
We've seen 3 different weather patterns now. We had a nice day on the opening day, very cold yesterday, and now the sun's back out today, but still not quite as warm, and the wind shifting a little bit. How do you see this playing out?
Well, that's just Oklahoma. You don't like the weather, hang out, and it'll change within the next day. So that's kind of where we're at. But the wind isn't as heavy today. It's not blowing out to right near as strong as it had the first 2 days. But we do have a little sun today, so I think it'll be a little more manageable, a little more enjoyable today. But, hey, you're fighting an opponent, you're fighting the conditions. That's just baseball in February in Oklahoma.
Speaking of right field, one of your newcomers, Bradley Degnan, is abused right center field here in the early going. Did you have a chance to talk to him yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening and kind of see how he was feeling after that record-setting day?
I know how he was feeling. I could see the smile on his face. So we're just hoping to see a little bit more of that here to finish off the homestand. Finish off opening week, but if he'll have a nice day today, I think he's setting himself up for an opportunity to be a player of the week in week 1.
Let's talk starting pitching. 2 good performances in the first 2 games. How about your 2 starters today?
Same thing, same approach. We want to throw strikes, we want to force action, let the defense play. Devlin Zakar will go in the first one. He wasn't able to throw for us in the fall because he had a little bit of elbow issue. So he's a little bit late coming on, so he probably won't go as deep as what you've seen the first 2 guys go. But we want to get him out there, get his feet wet, give him an opportunity to win a job in the rotation. And then you'll see Josh Ekleve in the second game. Josh was kind of our swing man last year. He's one of the true leaders of our pitching staff because he'll do whatever's asked of him, gives you great effort. He's just a bulldog. What he lacks in stuff, he makes up for just with guts out there on the mound. And so I feel really good about him going in game 2 because he'll go out there and pound the zone, give us a great effort.
Look forward to seeing them both. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, the head coach, Chris Klimas, sharing his thoughts. He's had good starting pitching. He's had good everything, really, through these first couple of games this season. 2 more today, a 7 and a 9-inning game in this doubleheader format for Rogers State against the Randall Saints. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Randall Saints, coached by Eddie Davis. They come in with a record of 0-5 on the young season. They lost a 4-game series to Southwestern Assemblies of God, and then the loss yesterday to Rogers State. Patrick Richardson leads things off. He plays left field. The right fielder, Catfish K, will bat second. Tyler Spoon is the DH batting third. Caleb Caldwell, the first baseman, in the cleanup spot. Marcus Cordell batting fifth and catching. Weston Ward, the second baseman, will hit sixth. Casey Sykes is the third baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Mason Bauer. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Gray Mateka. This lineup will do battle against Rogers State right-hander Devlin Zakar. First action for Zakar in a Rogers State uniform. He transferred in the offseason from Hawaii Pacific. Devlin Zakar, a right-hander, officially a junior, is Devlin Zakar. 6'1", 200 pounds, native of Honolulu, Hawaii, but he's really been kind of all over the place. We'll talk more about his road and how he got here as the broadcast goes on. Much better day than yesterday, though, from a weather standpoint. On opening day, it was very nice. Got up to 58 degrees, sunny, wind blowing out towards right field. Yesterday, our high was 36 degrees. The wind was blowing, and it felt like a lot colder than that, and no sunshine whatsoever. But it's all blue skies now over the Diamond Sports Complex here in Claremore, and the Hillcats are ready to go. Your game time temperature today is around 41 degrees, but it feels a little warmer thanks to the sun blaring down on the field. Rogers State ready to go here in the second game of a 3-game series against Randall. And firing in the first pitch to Patrick Richardson. Swings, slow roller off the inside of the bat. Sam Davison charges forward from first and flips to Devlin Zakar, the pitcher, who covers. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. And in steps Catfish K, right fielder, right-handed hitter. Your first pitch right at noon, right on the money here in Claremore. First pitch to Catfish K, swing and a miss. Catfish K did not play yesterday, a freshman out of Jay, Oklahoma. Takes one down low. 1-1 the count. Okay, swing, soft liner towards center field. It will fall in for a base hit. Brooks Douglas came charging up, but just quite frankly ran out of time to get there. Brings Tyler Spoon to the plate, the DH. Started to offer at the first pitch and lets it go inside for ball 1. Rogers State wearing the red jerseys today, the pullovers. Says Hillcats across the chest in white letters with navy trim and that traditional baseball cursive lettering, really sharp unis, and then navy numbers with white trim on the front and the back. White pinstripe pants, navy caps with a red bill, and the Hillcat head on the front for Rogers State. Randall, the gold jerseys, says Randall in cursive lettering across the chest in navy letters with red trim, navy numbers on the front and back with red trim, and gray pants for the Randall Saints. 2-1 now the count to Tyler Spoon. Third hitter here in the top of the first inning. If you're just joining us, Devlin Zakar getting his first action as a member of Rogers State. Right-hander out of Honolulu. And the 2-1 is fouled straight back. He got Patrick Richardson, the leadoff man, on a ground out. Catfish K with a bloop single to center. And now Tyler Spoon, the batter. Tyler Spoon hitting .438 on the young season, 7 of 16 at the plate. He leads this team in hits. A reason why he's in that 3 spot in the order. And fouls the 2-2 out of play to the right side. Rogers State defensively, Sam Davison at first, Chris Miguel at second, Ishmael Orozco at short, Matt Subert down at third and Garrett Hall behind the plate. Same defensive lineup now in the first 3 games of the season for Roger State, and the 2-2 breaking ball misses low and away. It's a full count to Tyler Spoon. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the first. The outfield for Roger State, Jordan Garr in left, Brooks Douglas in center, and Bradley Degnan in right. Payoff pitch. Oh, and it got Spoon in maybe the neck or the very high part of the shoulder blades, as the car just left it high and inside, and it was all Spoon could do is just to try to crouch down a little bit and turn his back to it. He's fine, though, and jogs down to first base. So 2 aboard here in the top of the first, and Randall out of the gate early. Caleb Caldwell, the cleanup man. What more could you ask for from a cleanup hitter standpoint in the first? Left-handed hitter. And fouls the first pitch straight back. Caleb Caldwell, 3 of 12 at the plate through 5 games. He has started all 5 for Randall. One of 6 players that has started every game for head coach Eddie Davis thus far. The 0-1 sliced out of play to the left side. Two of the 3 Caldwell hits have been doubles and has 2 runs driven in. Also leads the team in walks with 4. Devlin Zakar trying to work out of it. 0-2, called strike 3 on the outside edge. Strikeout number 1 in the Devlin Zakar era of Roger State. Brings Marcus Cordell to the plate. The catcher gets his second start of the season. He's 1 for 2 at the plate this year. A run scored and an RBI. First pitch high. Garrett Hall is going to throw down to first. Sam Davison just has to kind of lay down to his right to bring that in, and the runner back safely, Tyler Spoon. Marcus Cordell's been hit by a pitch twice this year. Only has 2 registered at bats, so in 4 plate appearances, he's been pegged twice. Sometimes you see the catchers, the ones that get hit a little bit, always have to wonder if there's a common thread there. You know, it's kind of a case-by-case basis, but the catchers might do some of the talking to the batters when they're up, and then those messages might get relayed to the opposing pitcher. Roger State's single-season record holder for hit by pitches was a catcher, Lance Reimel. The number was tied last year, though, by Hillcats' Sam Davison. 1-1, swing and a miss. Cordell and the Saints down to their final strike here in the top of the first. 2 aboard, no runs across. Left and center field playing way in for Roger State. Left fielder Jordan Garr. 1-2 up high. Catfish K standing on second after a 1-out base hit. Tyler Spoon on first after being hit by a pitch. So the Hillcats looking for, if there's a single to left, left center, or center here, knowing they're going to come up firing home. Fouled straight back. Some early drama here at the Diamond Sports Complex with Randall threatening early. Yesterday's game firmly dominated by Roger State. They only allowed 4 hits and 6 base runners for Randall. They've already got 2 here in the first inning. 2-2, misses outside. It's a full count. Second batter this inning to work a full count against Roger State right-hander Devlin Zakar. A long stare from Zakar. Gives the runner A look at second, fires in the pitch, called strike 3. Zakar works out of the jam. He hit one, gave up a hit, but he gets back-to-back looking strikeouts, and Roger State will come to bat in the bottom of the first. No score. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Hey, Red Green here. If you've never seen the Red Green Show, no one can possibly...
There. I really like these little creatures. They bring a lot of joy to my life.
Job. Doing what?
Worked in a mortuary, embalming cadavers and organs. Hi, I'm Bill Curtis. You're watching RSU Public TV.
Just the two of us, building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why?
Josh Haley back with you on the Hillcat Network. Roger State coming to bat in the bottom of the first after retiring Randall without giving up a run in the top of the first despite 2 base runners. Hillcat lineup very similar to how it's been in the first 2 days with one change in there. Brooks Douglas, the center fielder, leads things off. Matt Subert plays third and bats second. Right fielder Bradley Degnan bats third. He socked 3 home runs in the first 2 games, including a record-setting 8 runs driven in yesterday's game. Chris Miguel, the cleanup man, is the second baseman. Shortstop is Ishmael Orozco, who bats 5th. Derek Brumble is the change in the lineup. He's the DH and bats 6th, making his first career Hillcat start today. Sam Davison, the first baseman, bats 7th. Garrett Hall, the catcher, bats 8th. And Jordan Garr, the left fielder, bats 9th. As the Hillcats get their first look at right-hander Weston Bates. Makes his second start of the season. He was not the pitcher of record in his first start, but gave up 3 earned runs, 10 runs total, though, in 3 innings of work against Southwest Assemblies of God. That start came back on January 28th. And Jordan Garr knows this guy well. Jordan Garr at the bottom of the lineup. He faced Weston Bates last year, so we'll look for that matchup when it comes around. Leadoff man Brooks Douglas, right-handed hitter in that leadoff spot for the 3rd straight day. Works the count 1-1. 1-1 down in the dirt. Sunny day here at the ballpark. All blue skies right now. That sunshine makes it a lot more bearable than yesterday when it was totally overcast. Never saw the sun at all. 2-1 in there for a strike. It's been a nice start for Brooks Douglas. 4 of 12 at the plate. He's scored 9 runs, which is the team high. 2 of his 4 hits doubles, and he's driven in 7 runs. Two, and it hits him. Curveball left inside. And got Brooks Douglas in the left thigh. Matt Subert steps in for the Hillcats. Good start for the Hillcat newcomer, Matt Subert. takes ball one. Runner going on the 1-0. Here goes Douglas. Throw is high over second base, and Douglas will take off for third. No throw down there. Stolen base and an error. And the Hillcats have a run 90 feet away with no outs. A 1-1 count to Subert. Down in the dirt. Today is opening day for Rogers State softball. They are on the road in Arkadelphia, Arkansas at the Ronnie Hawkins Invitational. They'll play a handful of games between today and tomorrow. Pass along updates as they come in. 2-1. Subert skies it up in the infield. Second baseman Weston Ward drifts forward, couple of steps away from the grass, and makes the catch, one down. Brings Bradley Degnan to the plate, and my oh my, what a start for Bradley Degnan to his Hillcat career. He homered for the first run of the game on opening day Wednesday. Yesterday he went yard twice, a 3-run shot and then a grand slam to cap it off. He's the only left-handed bat in this lineup. Coach Klimas said yesterday, I told him when we were recruiting him that the wind blows out a lot to right and right center in the month of February. As a left-handed hitter, that's a very favorable thing, of course, and Degnan took advantage of it. Although his grand slam yesterday, I'm not so sure if he needed any wind to get that thing out. (2-0). Low and away. Good eye from Degnan. Have a premonition. Degnan's mom and dad are probably listening right now. Glad to have you along for the broadcast, and thanks for the tweets last night. Always love hearing from the fans. And if you'd like to send in a tweet or have a question about Hillcat baseball, you can tweet me at JHALEY17. That's at JHaley17. 3-1, down in the dirt, and Bradley Degnan draws the walk. So 2 base runners aboard here for Rogers State. 1 out, bottom of the first, no score, and the cleanup man, Chris Miguel, has a chance to do his job.
Now batting for the Hillcats, the second baseman, number 21, Chris Miguel.
Right-hander Weston Bates kicks and fires, a strike to Miguel. Chris Miguel, who makes the move to second base this year, was the third baseman all of last year. Led the team in homers a season ago. 9 times he went deep. 0-1, breaking ball down in the dirt. Good job by the catcher, Marcus Cordell, to keep it in front. Only a few times seen Cordell have to be defensive with blocking pitches. The catcher yesterday, J.W. Moore, did an exceptional job for Randall. 1-1, sharp grounder towards second, scooped up by Ward. He'll flip to second for one, relay to first is thrown away. They had a chance to get out of the inning, and the relay to first thrown away, so the run scores. Brooks Douglas in to make it 1-0. Miguel will go to second base because that ball ended up in the Hillcat dugout. First pitch to Ishmael Orozco down in the dirt, and Miguel steals third. Two and 0. Orozco's ahead. Bates deals down in the dirt. Pitch gets past the catcher on ball 4 and in to score Chris Miguel. So that stolen base pays off. Was down in the dirt and then skipped away from Cordell. So some costly errors here by Randall in the first inning. Orozco reaches on the rare drop third strike. Here's Derek Brumble, Rogers State DH today. First start for the Hillcats. Transfer from Oral Roberts. Played at Rose State College for 2 years before that. 6 foot, 195 pounder out of Jinx, Oklahoma. He was a standout in high school. The junior takes the 1-0 low and away. Brumble got his first plate appearance yesterday. Drew a walk. One of the things Coach Klimas complimented was a lot of guys getting pinch hit appearances yesterday, and they didn't come up there swinging the bat away, even though the Hillcats were having a good day against the starting pitcher. They continued to stay disciplined at the plate, didn't swing at bad pitches, and Brumble was one of those guys. 2-0, fans on it. Derek Brumble, his last collegiate season at Rose State in 2015, hit .304. Team leading 31 runs driven in. 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded by Casey Sykes across the diamond to first for out number 3. Rogers State gets 2 runs, helped by a few miscues from Randall. Hillcats lead at 2-0 as we head to the second. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Rogers State has a 2-0 lead on Randall as we enter the second inning here in Claremore. Devlin Zakar, right-handed starting pitcher, retakes the mound for Rogers State. He allowed a hit, then hit a batter to put 2 on with 1 out in the first, but he got looking strikeouts on the next 2 batters to get out of the jam. Weston Ward, 6-hole, leads things off, right-handed hitter. takes ball one. Zakar's 1-0 is up high. Ward is 4 of 15 at the plate. 1 double, 4 runs driven in 5 games. Soft liner off the inside of his bat, deflects off the glove of Zakar. Orozco charges in on the grass, scoops it up and throws to first in time for the out to beat a head-first slide from Ward. What a play by the shortstop Orozco. And give credit to Zakar, too, because if he doesn't deflect that, I'm not sure the Hillcats get that play. Would have been a lot tougher. It was headed straight up the middle, and as Zakar reached out and hit it with his glove, it made it to where it took an angle towards the shortstop Orozco. Made it to where he had less distance to run. The old 1-6-3 put out officially. And Casey Sykes, second left-handed bat in this lineup, fouls the first pitch back. Sykes, a .286 hitter, and has started every game this year. 4 of 14 at the plate, 1 double, 5 runs driven in. Ground ball hit towards first. Sam Davison sits on it, scoops it up, and runs and tags first himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the second inning. Rogers State leading Randall 2-0 in game 1 of a doubleheader. 7 innings here in game 1. Game 2 will be a 9-inning affair to close out this 3-game series. Rogers State leads the all-time series with Randall 9-0. That includes the game yesterday. Mason Bauer, the batter, 2 outs, bases empty. Falls down 0-1 to Zakar. And now pitch up high. Aaron Freeman calling balls and strikes. Kent Faught is in the field. One breaking ball that bounced outside and gets past Garrett Hall. Devlin Zakar last year at Hawaii Pacific, 6 relief appearances, did not allow an earned run. Gets a swing and a miss here. 2-2 the count to Bauer. Zakar pitched 10 2/3 innings, struck out 10, walked just 1. So in limited action, very good season at Hawaii Pacific. 2-2, swinging a line drive towards right center field, drifting over. Brooks Douglas makes the catch. Bauer's retired, the side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 top of the second for Devlin Zakar and the Hillcats. They lead at 2-0. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the second. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore supports the broadcast of RSU Hillcat Athletics. The Hammett House offers a variety of entrees, including country fried steak, lamb and turkey fries, pamper fried chicken, and a daily selection of homemade pies. Located next to the Will Rogers Memorial in Claremore, just down the hill from RSU. Online at thehammetthouse.com. The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore, a proud supporter of the RSU Hillcats.
With 11 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities in NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Rogers State to the plate in the bottom of the second, leading 2-0. Hillcats had no hits in that bottom of the first inning, but managed to plate 2 runs. There were 2 errors in the inning. One of those 2 runs goes down as unearned for the starting pitcher, Weston Bates, who has now given up 4 earned runs on the season. 12 runs total. Fires in a first pitch strike to Sam Davison. And the 0-1 down in the dirt. Weston Bates, second start this season, started on January 28th in a 10-15 loss at Southwest Assemblies of God. Went 3 innings, gave up 7 hits, walked 4. Davison, sharp hopping ball back up the middle for a base hit.
Brings to the plate the catcher, number 37, Garrett Hall.
Good start to the year for Sam Davison. Now 3 of 5 on the season. Here's Garrett Hall. Showed bunt for just a second. Back on his shoulder, pitch down in the dirt. Fake back to first. Davison slides back to be safe. (1-0). Breaking ball that finds the bottom half of the strike zone. The head coach, Chris Klimas, leading his squad, liking what he's seen over the first 2 days. A 11-0 win on opening day, a 17-0 win yesterday. Coach Klimas in his 3rd year, after spending more than a decade at Oklahoma Baptist, where they were one of the most successful programs in NAIA. On different occasions ranked #1 team in the nation. Made it to 4 NAIA national tournaments, including 2 NAIA World Series. That's Coach Klimas' alma mater. He played catcher there. Here goes the runner on the 2-1. Garrett Hall gets a piece, fouling it back. Count even up at 2. Look up and down this Rogers State lineup. 15 players from the state of California. 6 from Oklahoma and 6 from other states. Done a great job in the recruiting process, he and his staff, getting that pipeline in place from the state of California, where there's a lot of good players to choose from. Coach Klimas instrumental in the recruiting process while he was at OBU. Garrett Hall, the 3-2, takes it down low for ball 4. 2 aboard to start this bottom of the 2nd inning for Rogers State. Second walk issued by Weston Bates. In the 2014 and then again in the 2015 Major League Baseball amateur draft, Oklahoma Baptist, players that Klimas recruited and coached, they had 2 players each of those years selected in the first 10 rounds of the Major League Baseball draft. That was more than any other school in the state of Oklahoma, more than OU, more than OSU, more than ORU, the 3 Division I programs. Pretty impressive. Rogers State has had 2 players drafted in their history at the end of the 2011 season and again at the end of the 2012 season. Matt Sample, a reliever in 2011. And catcher Lance Reimel at the end of the 2012 season, the year Rogers State was the national runner-up at the NAIA World Series. Jordan Garr at the plate for the first time today. Takes ball 1, infield corner scooching in. Garr shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch was high and tight. 2-0 the count. Garr handles the bat well. This is a situation that suits him. And even with the corners scooting in and the middle infield playing in a little bit as well, he could still get the job done if he needed to. But you start seeing these guys come in that far, wonder what options they might have. Pulls it back again, but it was in for a strike, 2-1. Might see him leave it on his shoulder. Any ground ball with any sort of pace on it is going to get through this infield. Gar really committed to the bunt, waiting on the 2-1. Puts it back on his shoulder, swings, slow hopper towards third. Casey Sykes fields it. His only play is to first. He pump faked, and it wasted too much time, and Gar legs it out. There you go. Bases are juiced up. Bases are loaded up for the leadoff man, Brooks Douglas. Infield corner still playing in. They saw Douglas get a bunt single yesterday, so they know how he handles the bat. He'll swing away, drives it to deep left center field. This ball is going to get over the outfielder's head. In to score is Davison. Rounding third is Garrett Hall. 2 to score for Rogers State. It's a 2 RBI hit for Brooks Douglas. Brooks Douglas for Rogers State, his second double. And he's got 6 RBI now. Matt Subert swings at the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to short. Fielded by Mason Bauer. Throws to first for the out, but another run in to score as Jordan Gar trots home from third. RBI for Subert. Hillcats now on top 5-0. And still just 1 out of the inning. Brooks Douglas made it down to third on that play. Degnan to bat, swings at the first pitch, drives it to deep left center field, over the head of the left fielder, Patrick Richardson. Douglas in to score. Degnan cruises into second. And the Hillcats seeing early pitches they like and jumping on them. Thank goodness Bradley Degnan gets an RBI. He didn't have very many so far. Just his 10th RBI of the season, and this is third game. No big deal.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Chris Miguel.
Brings the cleanup man, Chris Miguel, to the plate. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Miguel reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Part of a wild first inning. You had a hit batter, a couple of throwing errors, a wild pitch, and a drop third strike that allowed a runner to reach. Miguel gets a piece, fouls it straight down. Count even at 1. It's a 2-1 count to Chris Miguel. Pitch down in the dirt. Rogers State leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the second. 2 in the first, 4 so far this inning. 3-1 now to Miguel. Sharp ground ball hit towards short. Bauer scoops it up, throws to first. There's out number 2. Down to third base goes Bradley Degnan. And Ishmael Orozco to the plate for Rogers State. First pitch bounces to the plate. Catcher Marcus Cordell able to keep it in front of him. A lot of games going on today in the Heartland Conference. We'll check in with that scoreboard as the day goes along. Ended up being a okay day for the Heartland yesterday. There was some games that Heartland teams were really way behind on and then came back to get victories. Arkansas Fort Smith defeated Pittsburgh State 6-5. Oklahoma Christian defeated Missouri Western 15-5. Newman fell to Washburn 8-6. Two-hopper to third. Casey Sykes has got it. Throws to first in time for the out. Side retired, but Roger State gets 4 in the second. They lead Randall 6-0 as we head to the third. This is Roger State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we get to spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys?
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
It's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Roger State leading Randall 6-0. Devlin Zakar back on the mound for the Hillcats. Zakar shutting out Randall through 2 innings. 32 pitches, 20 of those for strikes. 1 hit, no walks, 1 hit batter, and 2 strikeouts. The line thus far on Devlin Zakar. Roger State was the only team in the Heartland Conference to get their season underway Wednesday. And then just updated you on the scoreboard before we went to break from yesterday, and there is many more games today that we'll be keeping in touch with. Gray Mateka, bottom of the order, leading things off for Randall here in the third. Takes ball 1, and now ball 2, high and tight. One final already today. Oklahoma Christian falls to Washburn 4-1. 2-0, right down Main Street. Gray Mateka, 6 of 12 at the plate, tied for second on the team in hits. And starting every game thus far for the Saints. Has a double and 2 runs driven in. One of the players that was here last year for this series, 3-1, low and away. Mateka works the walk. First walk issued by Devlin Zakar, the third base runner that Randall has had. To the top of the order we go. Here's Patrick Richardson, who grounded out his first time up. Showed bunt, pulled it back as the first pitch just missed the bottom half of the strike zone. Nice day here in Claremore right now, especially compared to yesterday. Not compared to opening day where it was 58 degrees. But right now our temperature holding up at about 40. It feels a little bit warmer as the wind is not blowing near as hard as it was in past days, and the sun is out today. 2-1 now the count to Patrick Richardson. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Patrick Richardson making his 4th start of the year today. 1 of 11 at the plate. Couple of runs driven in. A freshman from Guthrie, Oklahoma. Guthrie very well known for their success in football. Fouls back to the screen. Count remains even at 2. Zakar deals, and another foul out of play. Hillcats an 8-game homestand to begin this 2017 season. After today's over, they'll have 4 games under their belt. 2-2, swing and a miss down in the dirt. And the out is called. There was some confusion there at home plate from Richardson. Maybe he thought he got a piece of it off the end of his bat, and now the confusion continues. Rogers State head coach Chris Klimas is going to come out and have a word with the field umpire, Kent Fott. The home plate umpire signaled out. Well, the count is going to remain 2-2, and Patrick Richardson back into the box. Certainly swung at it. The only argument could have been that he just got a piece of it. Certainly looked like it hit the dirt before his bat could even get there, though. Pitch missed way short. Zakar deals in a fastball. Misses up high. It's a full count. Gray Mateka standing on second. See, that's the confusing part, is Mateka was on first. So how could he stay at second and the batter still be there? 3-2 in there for called strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Devlin Zakar, and all have been looking.
Brings up the right fielder, number 12, Catfish K.
Here's Catfish K for the 2nd time today. He's got the only hit, a bloop single to center back in the 1st inning with 1 out. (1-0), skied up, mid-depth right field. Bradley Degnan barely has to move, and we get to see that right arm shown off by Degnan as the runner, Mateka, thought about going, and Degnan fired a fastball in from right field. The word from the coaching staff is that you put a radar gun on Bradley Degnan's right arm, throwing in from right field. It's going to hit somewhere in the mid to upper 90s. Pretty impressive. There he is. Batter is Tyler Spoon. DH in the 3rd spot in the order, was hit by a pitch back in the 1st. Takes the first pitch down low. Spoon was 0 for 2 yesterday. Work to walk. Ground ball up the middle. Orozco treks to his left, scoops it up, throws to first for the out. Side retired. Hillcats lead 6-0 as we head for the bottom of the 3rd in Claremore. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
Uncle third inning. The designated hitter, number 26, Randall.
We enter the bottom of the third inning. Rogers State leading Randall 6-0. Derek Brumble will lead things off for the Hillcats. And to provide clarification to those of you at home, after I got it in between innings, that pitch that allowed Mateka to move to second was officially scored as a balk. Brumble swings at the first pitch, slow roller towards first. Caleb Caldwell scoops it up, touches first base, 1 down.
That brings to the plate the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison. Number 2.
Here's Sam Davison for the second time today. 7th spot in the order, singled and scored last inning for the Hillcats. A 4-run second inning. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Rogers State. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for Randall. 1-0. Misses down low. Big year last year for Sam Davison. His Hillcat debut. Swings, fouls this into the ground. 2-1 the count. Last year in his junior season, Sam finished up with a .320 average and a .454 on base percentage. Drove in 23 runs. 2-1. Bounces to the plate. Blocked by Marcus Cordell. Infield, Caleb Caldwell at first, Weston Ward at second, Mason Bauer at short, Casey Sykes down at third. Pitcher is Weston Bates, right-hander out of Hugo, Oklahoma. Another pitch down low. Bounces over the head of Cordell, and down to first goes Davison.
Now at the plate, the catcher, number 37, Garrett Hall.
Third walk issued by Weston Bates. First pitch to Garrett Hall. Looked like a slider. Misses outside. (1-0) dealt in for a strike. Randall outfield, Patrick Richardson in left, Gray Mateka in center. Catfish K is the right fielder. One pitch in for a strike. Reminder, next weekend, Rogers State will host Colorado Christian. That 3-game series will get underway on Friday. 1 o'clock start time for the doubleheader, and then a noon start time on Saturday. Then the following Tuesday, Rogers State will host Northeastern State to close out the 8-game homestand to begin the season. Foul down the left field side. Count 1-2 to Garrett Hall. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Rogers State leading Randall 6-0. Hall takes ball 2. 2-2 is skied up right behind first base. Now drifting into foul territory. The first baseman Caldwell makes the catch on the grass. Two outs here in the third inning, and Jordan Garr will step in.
Now to take the left fielder, number 4, Jordan Garr.
Last time up, the bases were loaded up for Garr. He showed bunt the first 3 pitches, then put it back on his shoulder and hit a sharp hopper to third. The third baseman, Casey Sykes, pump faked before throwing to first, and by that time, Garr had already used his wheels to leg it out. Takes a first pitch strike. Garr would ultimately score last inning, part of that 4-run second. Bates deals the 0-1, a breaking ball that falls into the strike zone. Good looking pitch. Oh, 2. Breaking ball down in the dirt, blocked well by Cordell. One, 2. Garr reaches out, sharp grounded to second. Weston Ward dives to his left to get it, throws to first from his knees, and gets the out. Boy, hats off to Weston Ward. That's a sharp play by the second baseman to end the inning. Rogers State leads Randall 6-0. We head to the 4th in Claremore. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With the free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Rogers State carries a 6-0 lead into the 4th inning here at the Diamond Sports Complex on day 2 of this 3-game series with the Randall Saints. Game 1 of a doubleheader. This game 1 scheduled for 7 innings, and game 2 will go 9. Rogers State leading 6-0 on 4 hits, 1 for Randall. Devlin Zakar doing a good job for the Hillcats thus far as he retakes the mound and ready to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for Randall. 49 pitches, 28 of those for strikes for the right-hander Devlin Zakar. Senior out of Honolulu, transfer from Hawaii Pacific, 6'1", 200-pound frame for the right-hander. Ready to deal to the left-handed hitter, Caleb Caldwell. Swing and a miss. He got Caldwell on a looking strikeout back in the first. 0-1, ground ball foul, first base side. It was an impressive way to get out of the jam for Devlin Zakar in the first. There were 2 aboard with just 1 out, and he got back-to-back strikeouts, Caldwell and Marcus Cordell. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Devlin Zakar. Zakar got to see his former and now current teammate pitch yesterday in Spencer Bivens. Both of those guys played at Lewisburg College. They're together for 1 season. Marcus Cordell, first pitch strike. 0-1, swing and a miss. Big swing from Cordell. Zakar redshirted in 2015 at Hawaii Pacific and then in 2013 at Lewisburg College. Just 2 relief appearances, 1 in a 3rd inning, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Played his high school ball at Charlotte Christian before going to Lewisburg, which is in the state of North Carolina. 0-2, top shelf, swing and a miss. High fastball from Zakar and gets Cordell back-to-back strikeouts. And Weston Ward to the plate, the second baseman who made that sharp play to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. Zakar pounding the strike zone here in the 4th. 5 pitches, 5 strikes as a first pitch strike to Ward. Up high, ball 1. Ward grounded out back in the 2nd. Breaking ball. Ward chases it, just got a piece off the cap. One-two pitch from Zakar. Breaking ball low and away. Two-two and got Weston Ward right in the back. Second batter that Devlin Zakar has hit. Hit the 3rd batter this game, Tyler Spoon.
Now batting the 3rd baseman, number 24, Casey Sykes.
Here's Casey Sykes, left-handed hitter. First pitch misses inside to Sykes, who grounded out to first back in the 2nd inning. Yesterday, Sykes 0 for 1 with a walk. Swing and a miss, count even at 1. So Spencer Bivens, who played at Lewisburg, as mentioned, with Devlin Zakar, he was the winning pitcher yesterday. Bivens went 6 innings for the Hillcats, surrendered just 4 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. 73 pitches, 45 of those for strikes. Tim Luce was the opening day starter for the Hillcats. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk on only 68 pitches. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikes out the side, does Devlin Zakar with a hit batter in between, but the Hillcats are cruising. 6-0 lead as they'll come to bat in the bottom of the 4th. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys?
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
It's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years.
Hillcats come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Cooking dinner.
And the top of the order due up. Here's Brooks Douglas. Right-hander Weston Bates, the starter for Randall, retakes the hill. Douglas offers at the first pitch. Bouncing ball towards short. Charging in is Bauer. Scoops it up, throws to first. In time for the out. to get the speedy Brooks Douglas. Well, credit where credit's due. That's a good play by Bauer. No room for any sort of error or hesitation on that play, and he got the job done. One down here in the fourth, and Matt Subert will step in. Subert takes ball one. 0 for 2 on the day is Subert, but he drove in a run his last time up on a ground out. Takes this pitch down low. Bates 2-0. Subert pokes it into right center field for a base hit. A breaking ball that just popped off the end of the bat. And a safe hit for Subert. Brings Bradley Degnan to the plate. Former Hillcat in attendance today, Brandon Vargas. Vargas pitched for Rogers State in 2012 and 13 and holds the Rogers State single game record for strikeouts. Vargas with 18 strikeouts in the NAIA World Series against #1 ranked in the nation LSU Shreveport. Hillcats won that game as part of their magical run. 1-0. Degnan smoked to deep right field. This is way back. Are you kidding me? Bradley Degnan has done it again. His 4th home run. Brooks Douglas was ruled safe on that last play, by the way. They came in and overruled it. So it's a 2-run shot for Bradley Degnan. This is unreal. Bradley Degnan homered in the season opener against Bacone. He hit 2 homers yesterday, had a school record 8 runs driven in yesterday, and now he goes yard again today. He's got 3 RBI in the game. So far, it's an 8-0 lead for Rogers State. I said Brooks Douglas scored. I meant Matt Subert. Here's Chris Miguel on the 0-1. Sharp grounder, sneaks through the left side for a base hit.
Brings up the shortstop, number 3, Ismael Orozco.
First batter of the inning, Brooks Douglas was retired. And now 3 straight hits. First pitch to Orozco, down in the dirt, gets past the catcher Cordell, and to second goes Chris Miguel. (1-0) is eye level. Douglas grounded out, Subert with a base hit, Degnan with the 2-run homer to right field, and Miguel with the base hit. The left-handed hitter, Bradley Degnan, had the wind blowing out pretty swiftly the last 2 days. Not so much today. It is drifting out that way, but not nearly as strong as it was the last 2 days. (3-0), misses up high. There is action going on in the Randall bullpen, and head coach Eddie Davis will now make his way out to the mound. This might be the end for Weston Bates. We'll find out, as he just issued his 4th walk of the game. For Ismael Orozco, that's his 5th walk of the season. Led the team last year with 30. Indeed, this will be a pitching change. Weston Bates' day is done. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return. Rogers State leads this ball game by a score of 8-0. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. And for the Hillcats, 2 aboard for the new pitcher when we come back. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys?
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
It's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Josh Haley back with you on the Hillcat Network. Randall has gone to their bullpen here in the bottom of the 4th inning with Rogers State leading 8-0, 1 out, 2 aboard. Replacing the starter Weston Bates on the mound is right-hander Ty Cody, freshman out of Tulsa, just nearby. About 30 minutes to the southeast of Claremore on Highway 66. Sidearm pitcher Ty Cody deals in a first pitch strike to Derek Brumble, who is 0 for 2 today, a couple of groundouts. Ty Cody makes his second appearance of the season. His previous appearance was in relief, went 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs. 3 strikeouts, no walks, so good stuff from Ty Cody in his first collegiate outing against Southwest Assemblies of God. Puts Brumble down 0-2. Orozco on first, Miguel on second. Bouncing ball towards third. Casey Sykes has it, steps on third for the force out, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting the first baseman #2, Sam Davison.
Here's Sam Davison, who has singled and walked today. Just getting on base like Sam does. Takes ball 1. The 1-0 down in the dirt. Eight runs, 7 hits, no errors for Rogers State. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for Randall. Fastball right down Main Street for strike 1. For the starter, Weston Bates ends up throwing 73 pitches, 35 for strikes in 3 1/3. And teeing off here, Sam Davison with a deep drive to left field. This is way back, and it's over the fence for a home run. Sam Davison. That's got to feel awfully good for Sam. He welcomes the reliever Ty Cody to the game with a 3-run home run at Rogers State has exploded their lead to 11-0.
Now batting for the Hillcats, number 37, Garrett Hall.
Here's Garrett Hall with 2 outs. Takes ball 1. And the 1-0 just missing inside. 2-0 to Garrett Hall. Walked and scored in the second. Popped out in the third. Down in the dirt. Davison did so many good things last year, but he did not have a home run. First of his Hillcat career. In this, his 48th game with Rogers State. Count is full now to Garrett Hall. Sharp ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Good piece of hitting for Garrett Hall to extend the inning.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Jordan Gar.
Jordan Gar steps in. First pitch takes a strike on the outside edge. That homer for Davison ended up going out over the wall about 15 feet to the left of the 360 sign in the left center gap. So a pretty impressive swing of the bat. And it's over the taller part of the wall. Ball extends up a couple of feet right when you get past the scoreboard going towards the gaps from the corners. 0-2 down in the dirt. One, two, sharp ground ball back up the middle. Diving on it, Weston Ward behind second base, but it's all he can do to just stop it. Everyone's safe. Infield single for Jordan Gar. Probably felt like he had that one coming after the way that Weston Ward robbed him his last at bat. Ward that time had to dive to his left and robbed Gar of a hit, and this time you almost saw deja vu coming just from a different direction. Back to the top of the order, here's Brooks Douglas. Bouncing ball to short, fielded by Mason Bauer. Flips to Ward, covering second, and the inning is over. Rogers State plates 5 runs. They lead this game 11-0 as we head for the 5th in Claremore. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Rogers State leads Randall 11-0 as we enter play here in the 5th inning. Devlin Zakar back to the mound for the Hillcats. Pitching to Mason Bauer, 8th spot in the order. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Bauer is 0 for 1, lined out to center. Back in the second. One. Skied out of play down the right field side. Mason Bauer down 1-2.
So with that one, you're gonna so with that, basically, like right now it's just wide. So like you pretty much stay wide the whole time, and then if someone gets on base, you can like zoom in and you're like.
1-2 from Devlin Zakar down in the dirt. Zakar 64 pitches, 39 for strikes. Full count now. Fouled out of play. This might be Zakar's last inning. If you were with us in pregame, you heard Coach Klimas say that maybe Zakar wouldn't go quite as long as his starters yesterday, who pitched 6 innings. Bouncing ball to third. Subert's got it cleanly. Throws to first. Out. As Sam Davison had to lean up the line a little bit towards home plate and just drifted across the first baseline right before Bauer got there, avoiding the contact.
Now at the plate, the center fielder number 32, Mateka.
One down here in the top of the 5th inning. 11-0 lead for Rogers State. For Randall, it's Gray Mateka at the plate. Fouls the first pitch out of play. Junior out of Santa Fe, Texas. Zakar's 0-1, misses up high. Sam Davison at first, Chris Miguel at second, Ishmael Orozco at short, Matt Subert down at third, and Garrett Hall behind the plate. Strike dealt in to Mateka, 1-2. Mateka walked back in the 3rd inning, his only plate appearance. Outfield, Jordan Garr in left, Brooks Douglas in center, and Bradley Degnan in right, who hit his 4th home run of the season in the last inning. 1-2, misses up high. It's just an unbelievable start by Degnan at the plate. Last year, Rogers State leading home run hitter was Chris Miguel, who had 9. Ishmael Orozco and senior Caleb Kohlmeyer each had 5 last season. So you look at Degnan, and he's 1 home run shy of where the second highest home run hitters finished a year ago. Payoff pitch, smoked out of play, foul left side. 5 home runs the Hillcats have hit this season, and 4 by that guy, number 22, Bradley Degnan. The other home run, player that wears just 1-2 on his jersey, Sam Davison. 3-2, called strike 3. Mateka not happy with it. Asked for a little bit of explanation from the home plate ump, Aaron Freeman, but no conflict. Just wanted the call. 2 down as Devlin Zakar gets his 7th strikeout of the game. First 3 were looking. Next 3 were swinging, and now back to looking again. Back to the top of the order. Patrick Richardson takes ball 1, now takes a strike. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout for the leadoff man, Patrick Richardson, who bats right and plays left field. 1-1. Had it squared up, fouled it straight back. This Rogers State pitching staff, we could see every arm through the first 3 games if things go somewhat according to plan after the games are done today. For Rogers State, they were bit by the injury bug, and pretty hard too in the off season. Tyler Cruz and A.J. Deason both projected to be in starting roles, taking injury redshirt years now. Hillcats will look forward to having those guys back next year. Full count now to Richardson. But with those injuries, Rogers State left with just 9 pitchers. 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. One of the 9 doing some good work right now. Devlin Zakar has 8 strikeouts and a shutout ball game, a 1-hitter through 5 innings. Rogers State on top 11-0. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner. If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys?
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
It's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Rogers State leading Randall 11-0 as the Hillcats come to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ty Cody, relief pitcher, returns to the mound. He came on in relief of the starter, Weston Bates, last inning. Cody got a fielder's choice ground ball before Sam Davison went yard on him. Matt Subert leading things off here in the 5th. Count quickly worked even at 1. 1-1. Sliced into right center for a base hit. Hot start for Matt Subert continues. His 2nd hit of the day. He's also got an RBI. Hillcats will pinch run. Danny Donahue to pinch run for Matt Subert. Here's Bradley Degnan. Don't look away when this guy's up at the plate. Degnan smoked into right field. This is going to roll all the way to the wall. Donahue headed for third. Degnan headed for second. Donahue's going to be waved around. Here comes the throw to the plate. Knocked down by the catcher, but bounces into the infield, and Donahue scores, and Degnan will go to third on the throw. RBI double for Bradley Degnan. His second RBI double of the day. 4 RBIs in all. Chris Miguel, cleanup man, takes a first pitch strike. The 0-1 misses low and away. Here comes Degnan home. And Degnan will score on the play. Good awareness, heads up, base running. One, Miguel. One big hop to third base. Sykes fields it, throws wildly to first. Past the outstretched glove of Caleb Caldwell and against the right field fence in foul territory. Miguel over to second base. Hillcats will pinch run for Chris Miguel. Cale backward, redshirt sophomore. Ishmael Orozco, the batter. First pitch strike. Ty Cody misses down in the dirt. There's Cale backward and into the game for the second time this season. Cody gives a look to backward at second. Deals. Orozco, slow roller towards short. Bauer scoops it up, throws to first, but Orozco legs it out. Infield single for Ishmael Orozco. Backward forced to hold up at second base. First hit of the game for Orozco, who had been on base 2 of 3 times and scored a run. Here's Derek Brumble. Jumps on the first pitch and a sharp hopping ball foul on the third base side. Game 1 of a doubleheader scheduled for 7 innings, and Rogers State all over Randall 13-0. Oh, 1 down low and sneaks out of the glove of Cordell, and halfway to the backstop, both runners advance. One in for a strike to Derek Brumble. Brumble is 0 for 3, all ground balls. Reached on a fielder's choice and came around to score last inning. 13 runs on 13 hits for Rogers State, no runs on 1 hit, and 4 errors for Randall. 2-2 to Brumble. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison.
Out number 1 here in the 5th. And Sam Davison, who cranked a home run to left field his last time up. Skies up the first pitch. Mid-depth right center field. Running on is Catfish K. Makes the catch. Tagging up from third is Cale backward, and he's in to score. Sac fly for Sam Davison.
Now at the plate, the catcher, number 37, Garrett Hall.
RBI number 4 on the day for Sam Davison. Orozco holding up at second as Garrett Hall steps in, falls down 0-1. Base hit his last time up. Slow bouncing ball and just angles foul on the third base side. Garrett Hall lines it into left for a base hit. Being waved around as Orozco. Throw back to the infield. A bit wild up the first baseline and in to score. Orozco, run number 14.
Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 4, Jordan Gar.
First RBI of the day for Garrett Hall. Consecutive hits. Jordan Gar to the plate, takes ball 1. 8th batter of the inning for Rogers State. 1-0, sharp ground ball. Just to the left of second base. Mason Bauer scoops it up, throws to first, and it takes a hop and skips past Caldwell, the first baseman. Down to third base goes Garrett Hall. Credit to Garrett Hall there for having a jump on the play and being close to second. They weren't able to just get that easy force to end the inning. Back to the top of the order. Here's Brooks Douglas. Takes ball 1. 1-0. Skied up, down the right field line, running over towards the line, Catfish K. Makes the catch, and the side finally retired, but Rogers State brings 9 to the plate. They tack on 4 more runs, and they lead this game 15-0 as we head for the 6th.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life. and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
Rogers State adds 4 in the bottom of the 5th. They lead this game 15-0 as we enter the 6th inning, and the Hillcats will put a new arm on the mound. Starter Devlin Zakar's day is done. Nice day that it was. Andrew Lucio, right-hander, takes over for Devlin Zakar, who has a great opening line in his Hillcat debut. 5 innings, just 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. Zakar threw 84 pitches, 50 of those for strikes.
Also defensive change at second base for the Hillcats, number 15, Kale Backwood.
So here's Andrew Lucio for the first time, swinging at the first pitch. Catfish K, slow roller to short. Orozco charges up on it, throws to first in time for the out. Well done by Ishmael Orozco. Changes defensively for Rogers State. Danny Donahue is now the third baseman. Cale Backward now at second. Sam Davison still at first. Ishmael Orozco still your shortstop. Garrett Hall still behind the plate. Catching for the new pitcher, Andrew Lucio. Tyler Spoon, the batter. Right-handed hitter takes ball 1. 0 for 1 today. Was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Foul back to the screen. Count 1-2 to Tyler Spoon with 1 out. Andrew Lucio in his second season with Rogers State. 5 relief appearances last year for the Hillcats through 4 total innings. 1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside edge. Two down here in the 6th. Lucio is the 8th pitcher to see time now through the first 3 games for Rogers State. Only pitcher that hasn't seen action yet is Landon Nealon, and he is an excruciatingly important role for this Hillcat team. A returning player who had a solid year in 2016. Caleb Caldwell swings at the first pitch, lines it into right field for a base hit. Second hit today for Randall, and extends the inning. Marcus Cordell to the plate. The 1-0. Fastball low and away from Lucio. Cordell 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts. Deals in a strike. Works well off that fastball. 1-2 the count. Game 1 of this doubleheader, scheduled for 7 innings. Two 2-1, swing and a miss. Count all even now. Two. Skied up out of play. the right side. Checking in with the Heartland Conference scoreboard. Oklahoma Christian fell to Washburn today 4-1. St. Edward's currently trailing Northeastern State 2-0. Another foul ball out of play to the right side. Texas A&M International trailing Southeastern Oklahoma State 4-0. Later today, St. Mary's will host Arkansas Tech. Newman will play against East Central, second straight day on a neutral site. 2-2 misses down low. This is a full count. Lubbock Christian currently trailing Missouri Western 5-3. And Arkansas Fort Smith about to get underway versus Henderson State. Payoff pitch bounces to home plate. Marcus Cordell draws the walk. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and the batter, Weston Ward. Grounded out in the second, was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Oklahoma Panhandle State is the lone Heartland team not in action today. Nine-team conference. Lucio kicks and fires the 2-0. Fastball misses high and away. .30 pitch in there for a strike. Rogers State basketball was on the road last night in Wichita, Kansas against Newman. Rogers State women suffered a difficult loss by 11. Hung tight in that game, but a tough road environment to play in. Rogers State men's team picked up a victory. Bouncing ball towards short. Orozco charges in, throws to first in time for the out, and the inning over. Andrew Lucio out of the bullpen pitches a scoreless sixth. Rogers State leading 15-0 as we head to the home half. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Claremore Nursing Home and the Brookfield are happy to be part of RSU Hillcat Basketball. They offer care for a range of lifestyles, from assisted living to rehabilitation to 24-hour nursing assistance. Claremore Nursing Home in the Brookfield, 920 East 16th Street, or by phone at 341-4857, 341-4857. Proud to be a part of Hillcat Athletics.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check at TTCU.
Now pitching for the Saints, number 25, Chris Spooky.
Rogers State leading 15-0 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 6th, and they will see a new pitcher. Chris Kibbe, right-hander, takes over on the mound for the reliever Ty Cody. Cody goes 1 2/3 innings, surrenders 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 of those earned, no walks and 1 strikeout. First batter for Rogers State is Danny Donahue. Came on as a pinch runner for Matt Subert, who started in this 2 spot in the order. Donahue takes ball 1 and now takes a strike. Donahue takes ball 2. Make it ball 3. 3-1 the count to Donahue. Up high, ball 4. Donahue's first walk of the season in his 4th plate appearance. Bradley Degnan up once again. Huge day thus far for Degnan. 2 RBI doubles and a 2-run home run, his 4th of the season. Walked in the first inning. (1-0). Degnan fouls it back and out of play. This is the first outing for Chris Kibbe, freshman out of Antlers, Oklahoma, his collegiate debut. Fastball down in the dirt. 2-1 count to Degnan. Degnan, sharp liner over the head of the shortstop Bauer and into center. Donahue rounds second. Will cruise into third. Gosh, the guy who never got out, Bradley Degnan.
Now at the plate for second baseman, number 15, Cale Backward.
This is a 4-for-4 day now for Bradley Degnan. And Cale Backward to the plate, fouls the first pitch back, just barely got a piece. Ground ball hit to third. Runner coming home. Sykes scoops it up, throws to second. They'll get the force on Degnan for out number 1. RBI ground out for Cale Backward.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Ismael Orozco.
Here's Ishmael Orozco to the plate. Has scored each of his last 2 times he's been to the plate on a walk and an infield single. Pitch down in the dirt from Kibbe. Fouled back and out of play. Rogers State picked up a very nice award in the offseason. This pitch down in the dirt. Hillcats were awarded to the 2015-16 ABCA Team Academic Excellence Award. It's an award that honors high school and collegiate programs when their GPA is above 3.0. Orozco, hard hit ball to deep center field, puts the center fielder Mateka on the run right in front of the wall, about 10 feet, and makes the catch. He was just to the left of the 390 sign in dead center field. That ball was crushed. Had a nice little breeze behind it.
Now to play the designated hitter, number 26, Derek Brumble.
2 outs. Here's Derek Brumble. Oh, 1. Just catches the inside edge. One, 2. Brumble skies it up right in front of home plate. The catcher, Cordell, lays down forward in front of the plate and makes the catch as he falls to the ground. Out number 3, side retired. Rogers State leads this ball game 16-0 as we head for the 7th here in Claremore. Game 1 of a doubleheader. This is Rogers State baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check. At TTCU.
Rogers State leading by a score of 16-0 as we begin inning number 7. Final scheduled inning for game 1 of this doubleheader that's set for 7 and 9 innings. Andrew Lucio back on the mound for the Hillcats. Took over at the start of last inning for the starter, Devlin Zakar, who went 5 innings, gave up just 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. 8 strikeouts. Lucio gave up 1 hit, walked 1, struck out 1 in a scoreless 6th inning. Faces left-handed hitter Casey Sykes out of the gate here in the 7th. Takes ball 1, now offers, just gets a piece, fouls the 1-0 back. Sykes 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout. Rogers State softball beginning their season today. No scoring update yet for the Hillcats softball team, but we will get that whenever it comes in. Sykes hits this ball high and deep to right field. Way back, it's off the bottom of the wall. Cruising into second with a leadoff double is Casey Sykes.
Also played for shortstop, number 19, Mason Bauer.
Here's the shortstop, Mason Bauer. First pitch, swing and a miss. Bauer 0 for 2, ground out and a line out. This is game 2 of a 3-game series. Rogers State won game 1 yesterday, 17-0. Came off the heels of a 11-0 win on opening day for the Hillcats over Bacone. Strike 2, dealt in by Lucio. Fastball high and away. One, two, fouled back to the screen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lucio's got his second strikeout, comes at an opportune time with that leadoff runner getting into scoring position.
Now to play the center fielder, number 32, Gray McKenna.
Gray Mateka takes ball 1. Walked his first time up, then struck out. Lucio misses with the 1-0. 2-0 in there for a strike, just caught the top half. Rogers State at home next weekend to take on Colorado Christian. Doubleheader on Friday. That will begin at 1 o'clock, and the single game on Saturday to begin at noon. 2-1 pitch. Fouled hard into the ground. Two, breaking ball, strike 3. Foul tip held on to by Seth Girardi, Rogers State catcher who had taken over for Garrett Hall to start this inning. Redshirt freshman out of Humboldt, Kansas. Transfer from Lincoln University. Swinging at the first pitch, Patrick Richardson. Slow roller towards second. Cale backwards, scoops it up, throws to first. And that is your ball game. Rogers State picks up the win, 16-0 in game 2 of this 3-game series and game 1 of today's doubleheader. Hillcats winning pitcher, man who makes his Hillcat debut, Devlin Zakar, goes 5 innings to pick up the win for Rogers State. 1 hit, no runs, 8 strikeouts for Devlin Zakar. Good opening outing by him. Game 2 of this doubleheader to come, but we'll wrap up game 1 when we come back in just a couple of minutes. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Hello, I'm Chad Choate with Community Home Health. We've been providing quality home health care for over 20 years. Community Home Health has a comprehensive service plan, and we service the large part of eastern Oklahoma. Here at Community Home Health, we provide skilled nursing services, home health aides, psychiatric nursing, therapy services which include occupational, speech, and physical therapy. Our #1 goal is restoring health and quality of life, and you can count on Community Home Health to do just that. Let our family take care of yours.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we get to spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after a game.
Whataburger for dinner.
If we're not on your way home, you're going the wrong way.
My name is Tatiana, and I would love to cook you dinner.
People often ask me, John, how do you do it? Still making pizzas after 30 years. Seriously, guys,
It ain't rocket science. It ain't physics.
it's pizza.
And I love pizza.
Get any large one-topping pizza for only $10 and add a mega chocolate chip cookie for only $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Josh Haley back with you here on the Hillcat Network. Your final score from the Diamond Sports Complex. Rogers State wins it over Randall by a final score of 16-0. They out-hit the Saints 16-3. Saints commit 5 errors in this game. Rogers State commits none. The Hillcats improve now to 3-0 on the young season behind the right arm of Devlin Zakar. 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 hit batter, and 8 strikeouts. 84 pitches. 50 of those for strikes. 2 hit batters for Devlin Zakar. Andrew Lucio pitched the 6th and the 7th. 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. 33 pitches, 21 of those for strikes. Devlin Zakar 1-0 as he wins his Hillcat debut. Losing pitcher Weston Bates, the starter for Randall, who falls to 0-1 on the year. 3 1/3 he pitched, 7 hits, 10 runs, 9 of those earned. No strikeouts, 5 walks. 73 pitches, 45 for strikes. Ty Cody came in, pitched 1 2/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 1 strikeout, no walks. And Chris Kibbe came on to pitch the final inning for Randall. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no strikeouts, and 1 walk. Rogers State wins 16-0. Hillcats got things going early with 2 runs in the first. Brooks Douglas was hit by a pitch. Bradley Degnan walked. Chris Miguel reached on a fielder's choice and in a throwing error helped advance some of the runners. And then coming in to score on that Miguel play, Brooks Douglas, it pushed over Bradley Degnan, who was retired on the fielder's choice, but it allowed Miguel to get to second. And then Miguel would later come in to score on a wild pitch. Rogers State in the second would get 4 more runs. Base hit by Sam Davison. Garrett Hall drew a walk. Jordan Garr with an infield base hit that loaded up the bases. Brooks Douglas with a double to drive in 2. Matt Subert then with an RBI ground out. And Bradley Degnan followed with an RBI double as the Hillcats got 4 in that second inning. In the fourth, Rogers State broke things wide open. They would tack on 5 runs. The Hillcats were led off by, oh boy, I'm losing my mind here. In the 5th inning, the Hillcats were led off by Matt Subert with a base hit, and Bradley Degnan then followed with an RBI, or 2 RBI rather, with his 4th home run of the season. Chris Miguel with a base hit to follow. Ishmael Orozco with a walk. Derek Brumble on a fielder's choice reached base. And then a 3-run home run by Sam Davison, his first of his Hillcat career, as Rogers State got 5 runs in all. In the 5th, the Hillcats tacked on 4 more. Subert again led things off with a base hit. Bradley Degnan got his 2nd RBI double of the day. Chris Miguel reached on an error. Infield single by Ishmael Orozco. Sac fly by Sam Davison and an RBI base hit from Garrett Hall. And then in the 6th, Rogers State would add on 1 more run. A walk by Danny Donahue to lead things off. Bradley Degnan with a base hit. And an RBI by Cale Backward for the final run. Rogers State wins it 16-0. They hold Randall to just 3 hits, 3 of 24, while the Hillcats go 16 of 34 at the plate. Multi-hit games for Rogers State by Matt Subert, Bradley Degnan, Sam Davison, and Garrett Hall. and Jordan Garr, who had 3 hits. Bradley Degnan had 4. The rest of those names finished with 2. Hillcats now 3-0 on the season. We've got game 2 of this doubleheader coming up for you in about 15 to 20 minutes, and that will be scheduled for 9 innings. We certainly hope that you'll stick around and join us for that one. Until then, for all of us here on the Hillcat Network, I'm Josh Haley saying so long from the Diamond Sports Complex. Game 2 of a doubleheader and the closeout game of a 3-game series with the Randall Saints sets the stage for Rogers State's final game on opening weekend after the Hillcats have won their first 3 games and the first 2 games of this series with Randall. Rogers State is flying high. Currently, they have outscored their 3 opponents 44-0 in their first 3 games, and they'll look to continue that winning stretch. And behind the right arm of senior Josh Eklevea, who gets the nod here in Game 2. Hi, fans. Josh Haley back with you here from the Diamond Sports Complex. Sunny day here in Claremore. Wind blowing out towards right center field. And if you missed Game 1 of this doubleheader, Rogers State won 16-0, a game scheduled for 7 innings. This Game 2 is scheduled for 9. Starting lineup for the Randall Saints. Gray Mateka will be the leadoff man playing center field. Batting second is Saul Zapata. He's the shortstop. First time we've seen him in this series at shortstop. The DH, Tyler Spoon, will bat third. Caleb Caldwell at first base, batting cleanup. J.W. Moore is the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Denver Howard, and he plays left field. Casey Sykes, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Batting eighth is Caleb Hill in right. And batting ninth and playing second base is Alec Baugh. Rogers State sends Josh Eklevea to the mound, his first appearance this season. Josh Eklevea, a senior, 6 foot, 195-pounder out of South San Francisco, California. Transfer from Kenyatta College, who was here at Rogers State last year. And the first pitch from Eklevea delivered at 2:30, right on the nose here in Claremore. Missed down low for ball 1. To Gray Mateka, the 1-0. Popped up about 10 feet in front of home plate, and the Hillcat catcher Jason Marley under it and makes the catch. 1 down here in the first. Jason Marley gets the start behind the plate for the first time this year. Sam Davison at first, Chris Miguel at second, Ishmael Orozco at short, and Matt Subert down at third. The rest of the infield is the same. Eklevea's first pitch to Saul Zapata. Misses up high. The second does the same. Kent Fought calling balls and strikes. Aaron Freeman in the field. Eklevea working quickly. Deals in a strike, just caught the upper inside corner. Eklevea kicks and fires, misses high and inside. (3-1). Bouncing ball foul on the third base side. Saul Zapata starting his first game this year, playing in his 4th game overall. He is 2 for 3 from the plate this season. Soft liner right at the third baseman, Matt Subert, and 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Randall Saints come in at 0-6 on the year.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 22, Tyler Spoon.
Tyler Spoon at the plate, swings at the first pitch, sharp hopper to second. Running to his right, Miguel fields it, throws to first, and the side retired. A 1-2-3 top of the first for Josh Eklevea and the Hillcats. They'll come to bat. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
Stop. You're avoiding the salesman. We know you're looking at cars. We know you hate buying from a dealership. What if no salesman, all cars are unlocked, private test drives and a pool table and couches instead of a cubicle? Have we pushed your buttons? Then push ours. You're welcome.
Melton Sales. Our cars are always unlocked. Sundays too. You're welcome.
I need my checking account to be like my morning coffee. Easy and now please. That's why I love checking with TTCU. With a free checking account, there's no minimum balance, no hidden fees. I can snap a photo of a check and deposit it. Easy. Add direct deposit and, based on your balances, you could earn more free services, even extra dividends. TTCU has paid more than $20 million in member rewards. Now that's grande. Freebies and rewards? Check at TTCU.
Josh Haley back with you here on the Hillcat Network. Rogers State coming to bat in the bottom of the first, game 2 of this doubleheader. Here's the Hillcat lineup for game 2. Brooks Douglas, the center fielder, leads things off. Matt Subert, the third baseman, bats second. Bradley Degnan in right field and batting third. He has hit 4 home runs in the first 3 games this season, including one in game 1 of this doubleheader. Chris Miguel, the second baseman, bats fourth. Ishmael Orozco at short and batting fifth. Jason Marley, the catcher, hits 6th. Sam Davison playing first and batting 7th. Chris Nakashima is the DH and bats 8th. And Jordan Garr, the left fielder, bats 9th for Rogers State, who will get their first look at the left-hander Jay Frazier. Man on the mound for the Randall Saints, a sophomore out of Vian, Oklahoma. Jay Frazier makes his first appearance this season, and here is the right-handed hitter Brooks Douglas. The lefty Frazier fires in strike 1. J.W. Moore, the catcher here in game 2. He was the catcher yesterday. 0-1 misses to Douglas. Showing bunt, lays it down, rolling towards the second baseman, Bob, but by the time he charges up and gets to it, Douglas is already on first. Well done by Brooks Douglas.
Brings to the plate the third baseman, number 8, Matt Subert.
Douglas went 1 for 4, 2 runs driven in game 1, and he's on base here to start in game 2. Here's Matt Subert. Right-handed hitter takes a first pitch strike. Subert 2 for 4, an RBI and a run scored in game 1. Missing up high, 1-1 the count. Throw back to first. Douglas back safely. Strike in to Subert. One-two. Subert smashes it down the right field side. On the run is Hill. He won't get there. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Brooks Douglas will be waved around third. Subert is headed for third. Douglas in to score. It's an RBI triple for Matt Subert, his second of the season.
Brings up the right fielder, number 22, Bradley Degnan.
First baseman Caleb Caldwell having a quick chat with the pitcher Jay Frazier. Now ready to go as Degnan steps in. Only left-handed hitter Rogers State has. Takes a first pitch strike. Degnan, soft liner into right center for a base hit. And drives in the runner, Matt Subert. Degnan had 4 RBI in game 1. He set the Rogers State single game record with 8 RBI in yesterday's game. Early 2-0 lead for Rogers State. Here's Chris Miguel. First pitch strike. Degnan's going on the 0-1 as Miguel swings and drives it out of play down the left field side. That RBI for Degnan, his 14th of the season. I think this guy's got a good shot at getting the Heartland Conference Hitter of the Week award for the opening week. Just what he's done up to the minute. 14 RBI, 4 home runs. Miguel swings, bouncing ball towards short. Throw to second for 1, relay to first, not in time. Good work by Miguel to avoid the double play.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Ismael Orozco.
Here's Ishmael Orozco, and the shortstop takes a first pitch strike. One of 3, a couple of runs scored, and a couple of walks for Ishmael Orozco, who has already walked 6 times in the first 3 games. Team leading 30 walks a season ago. Takes one up high, 1-1. Lefty Jay Frazier deals, bouncing ball to the plate. Runner Miguel stays put at first. Runner going on the 2-1, and Orozco fouls it out of play to the right side. Ishmael Orozco on the Collegiate Baseball Newspaper preseason player to watch list. And all Heartland Conference and all South Central first team preseason awards for Ishmael Orozco. Second team all conference last year. 2-2 is down in the dirt. Payoff pitch, Orozco, hard ground ball, foul, third base side. Rogers State leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning, game 2 of a doubleheader, and the Hillcats close out this 3-game series with Randall. Payoff pitch, misses up high. Walk number 7 on the year for Ishmael Orozco. Patience at the plate, often overlooked. Give him credit. 2 aboard, 1 out, and Jason Marley the hitter. Miguel takes a big lead off as that pitch was delivered. Misses down low. Marley did not play in game 1, but he was the DH in the games yesterday and on Wednesday. A combined 2 for 5 with an RBI. Marley drives this towards right center field. Drifting back 20 feet in front of the wall, running over. Caleb Hill can't reach out and get it. It will fall in. Chris Miguel will come home to score. Orozco, the runner from first, had to hold up to wait and see if that was going to be caught. So he'll hold up at second.
That brings to the plate the first baseman, number 2, Sam Davison. Number 2.
Here's Sam Davison. Long stare from the lefty, Jay Frazier. Just catches the lower half. Oh, 1 high and away. Chris Nakashima wakes on deck, the DH making his first career start. Davison lays off the pitch down low and works the count to 2-1. Temperature 42 degrees at first pitch of this second game. It was right at about 40 for game 1. Sam Davison takes another one down low. 3-1, he's ahead. Temperature yesterday reached its peak at 36 degrees as Davison takes the 3-1 inside, and the bases are loaded up here in the first. Second walk issued by the lefty Jay Frazier.
Now batting the DH, number 19, Chris Nakashima.
First baseman Caleb Caldwell having a word with the pitcher Jay Frazier. Here is Chris Nakashima. Hillcat DH. Fouls the first pitch, back and out of play. Nakashima got 2 at-bats in Wednesday's opener. Went 0 for 2, but yesterday, 1 plate appearance and worked a walk and came around to score. The bases loaded, the 0-1. Misses way outside. Inning started with a bunt single by the leadoff man, Brooks Douglas. Matt Subert with an RBI triple. Bradley Degnan with an RBI base hit. Chris Miguel reached on a fielder's choice. And this pitch gets down and past the catcher, J.W. Moore. Everyone will advance. That includes Orozco, who comes in to score. Two and 1 the count to Nakashima with 2 in scoring position and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. 4-0 lead for Rogers State. And missing up high with the 2-1 is Frazier. And despite the colder temperatures and the wind blowing out towards right center field, sunshine at least here today. Hard liner hit right at the shortstop Zapata, who reaches out and backhands it right before it hit the ground. A well-hit ball by Nakashima, just not in the spot they needed. Runners hold up, 2 outs, and Jordan Garr to the plate. 9th batter of the inning. First pitch to the right-handed hitter, Jordan Garr, taken for a strike. Lots of action going on today in the Heartland Conference. Final from earlier, Oklahoma Christian falls to Washburn 4-1. As Garr takes one inside, evens the count at 1. Other scoring updates, St. Edward's losing to Northeastern State 5-2. St. Edward's the preseason favorite. Texas A&M International leading Southeastern Oklahoma State 5-4 in the 5th. 1-1 down in the dirt to Jordan Garr. UA Fort Smith down 1-0 to Henderson State in the 5th. And Lubbock Christian trailing Missouri Western 8-6 in the 6th inning. 2-1, bounces to the plate. J.W. Moore blocks it to hold up the runners. Count is 3-1 to Jordan Garr. No action going on in the Randall bullpen. And just got a final scoring update in game 1 of a doubleheader. St. Edward's falls to Northeastern State 5-2 as Jordan Garr works the walk and loads them back up again. And we return to the top of the order, Brooks Douglas. St. Edward's picked to win the Heartland Conference this year, just as they have done in the past 3 years, and ranked 7th nationally in the preseason polls. Douglas skied up out of play to the right side. Rogers State will play Northeastern State, the team that just beat St. Edward's, twice. That will be consecutive Tuesdays, not this coming Tuesday, but the next here at home, and then the following Tuesday, about an hour down the road in Tahlequah here in Oklahoma. Douglas skies up the 0-2. Drifts it out of play right side. Sharp ground ball through the left side. In to score is Marley. Rounding third and coming in is Davison. He'll score as well, and Brooks Douglas has got himself a 2 RBI base hit. Brooks Douglas started this inning with a bunt single, and the Hillcats out to a hot 6-0 start.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Matt Subert.
Here's Matt Subert, who had an RBI triple to drive in Douglas. Runners going, Subert swings. Lifts it high in the air, straight away center. Mid-depth, under it, Gray Mateka makes the catch. And the side is retired. Rogers State played 6 runs. They lead at 6-0 as we head for 2. This is Rogers State Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore supports the broadcast of RSU Hillcat Athletics. The Hammett House offers a variety of entrees, including country fried steak, lamb and turkey fries, pamper fried chicken, and a daily selection of homemade pies. Located next to the Will Rogers Memorial in Claremore, just down the hill from RSU. Online at thehammetthouse.com. The Hammett House Restaurant in Claremore, a proud supporter of the RSU Hillcats.
With 11 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities in NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Leading off the top of the second, the first baseman, number 23.
Caleb Caldwell will lead off the second inning for Randall. Left-handed bat against the right-handed Rogers State starting pitcher Josh Eklevea. First pitch dealt in for a strike. Eklevea pop out, line out, and ground out as he retired the side in order in the first. Working quickly. Swing and a miss. Caleb Caldwell 1 for 3 in game one of just 3 hits Randall had. Fastball low and away. Purpose pitch there as Marley was set up outside of the zone. Eklevea, fastball on the outside, evens the count up at 2. Called strike 3, got him on the outside. First strikeout for Josh Eklevea brings J.W. Moore to the plate. 6-0 lead Rogers State here in the top of the second inning. Well, Eklevea in his second season now with Rogers State. Last year had a very good year, 16 appearances. 3 of those were starts. He had a 4.50 ERA. Swinging at the first pitch, J.W. Moore gives it a ride. Headed back deep left field, and it's off the scoreboard for a home run. Randall's first run of this series. The first run scored against Rogers State all season. J.W. Moore gave it a ride and hit the screen right in front of the scoreboard. Moore's first home run of the season, his 5th RBI, which is tied for the team lead. Here's Denver Howard. Eklevea a season ago, 20 strikeouts and 12 walks in 40 innings pitched. Deals in a strike to Denver Howard. The 0-2 way up high. Eklevea finished with a 5-1 record on the year, and opponents hit .258 against him. Howard, foul ball off the end of the bat. First base side on the ground. One, two, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout this inning for Eklevea, and a good bounce back after that home run. Here's Casey Sykes. Fouls the first pitch back. Sykes 1 for 3 in game 1, this doubleheader. One, swing and a miss. One, two, soft liner headed towards center. Douglas runs on, diving catch made. Brooks Douglas owning center field, laid out to make the grab, and the Hillcats out of the inning. Randall gets one on a solo homer from J.W. Moore, but the Hillcats lead at 6-1 as we head for the bottom of the second. This is Hillcat Baseball on the Hillcat Network.
We're cooking dinner. Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
We can cater to everybody's needs, whether you want a burger, whether you want chicken.
Dinner's special for me and my family because it's the one meal out of the day that we could just spend together.
It's the perfect end to a good day.
Win or lose, we're coming to Whataburger after.